A rainy day at Omi's farm. Farmer Omi got up early in the morning. He and his sons Tarun and Karan loaded the tractor cart with sacks of potatoes, basket full of fresh cauliflower and peas, spinach tied into bundles, and juicy red tomatoes.
You must go with the boys to the town today, Sushila. I will look after things here at the farm.
Yes, today is market day in the village. Farmer Omi went back to work. He fed the chickens and looked for eggs in the chicken coop. He then milked the cows and filled 2 big cans with milk. He put them into the tractor cart.
Tarun, leave the milk at the dairy, please.
Farmer Omi walked around his wheat fields. All was well. Omi was tired. He wanted his breakfast and the newspaper. Come along, have your breakfast. I must leave now. Farmer Omi had methi parantha, yogurt, butter, and a glass of milk for breakfast. He sat down in his comfortable chair and read the newspaper. He nodded once or twice and almost fell asleep. Omi, are you listening to me?
Yes.
I have hung both our coats outside in the sun. If it rains, bring them inside.
Haha, it isn't going to rain today.
Remember to bring the dogs inside if it starts raining. They don't like to get wet,
It is not going to rain.
thought Farmer Omi sleepily. Sushila and the boys got into the tractor and left. Farmer Omi went off to sleep. Soon he was snoring. Suddenly there was the sound of thunder. He looked out through the window. The blue sky was covered with black clouds. It was raining heavily.
Oh my goodness. What did Sushila say? Was it something about the goats? Oh yes, I must bring them in if it rains. Why did she say that?
Farmer Omi ran out into the rain. He ran into the shed and pulled the goats out of the shed. They pulled backwards and he pulled them forwards. He left one goat in the shed and pulled the other one into the kitchen. Then he went back for the other, and she was really stubborn. She gave him a hard time. He pulled, and at last he was able to bring her into the kitchen. The 2 coats hung in the rain and got wetter and wetter.
What else did the old lady say? Frogs? Get the frogs into the house. Why? She will be angry. I don't do what she says. I see some frogs jumping around in the rain.
Poor Farmer Omi ran after the 2 frogs. They jumped and leaped, and he jumped and leaped after them. At last, he caught one of them.
That's it. One frog is enough. Why did Sushila want me to do all these strange things?
Meanwhile, the 2 wet, cold, angry dogs barked at the back door of the farmhouse. Farmer Omi didn't hear them. The frog was trying to wriggle out of his hand. He opened the kitchen door and he scuttled a wet hen and a surprise duck. Farmer Omi didn't see them. He dropped the frog onto the floor and went to change his clothes. He then went back to his comfortable armchair and went off to sleep once more. Sushila and the boys got home by lunchtime. The rain spoiled everything. The market was full of mud and we couldn't get anything we wanted. Omi, are you still asleep? And what is going on in the kitchen? Why are the dogs barking? Karan, go, open the door. Oh, look at the poor things. They are wet and cold. Omi, you left the dogs in the rain. Sushila went into the kitchen. Oh my, what is going on here? The 2 goats were nibbling at a bunch of spinach. The hen had dropped quite a few cups and glasses and overturned a tin of rice. She was sitting under the kitchen table, pecking at the rice. The duck saw Sushila, flapped her wings and flew onto the table. Sushila opened the kitchen door. Shoo, 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 she said. Out ran the goats, the hen, and the duck. Suddenly, Sushila looked at the jug on the table. What is that? She screamed. All she saw were two big bulging eyes. A frog is in the jug of milk. What is happening here? The kitchen is in a mess.
Ma, look at the coats. They are soaked with rainwater. They look smaller.
Oh my, they have shrunk. These coats are never washed. What has your father been doing? Sushila went out and poured the milk onto the grass. The frog leaped out and hopped away, happy to be out of the strange white water he had been swimming around in. Sushila and the boys swept out the broken glass, cleaned up the kitchen, and dried the dogs. Farmer Omi was fast asleep in his armchair. Sushila looked at him and smiled.